right, y'all. Let me know how that sound is, if you can hear my voice really well, if it's clear. And then once we know that, just somebody send a message in there or something. Let me know if the voice is good. Does it seem like it is all right? Anybody respond? Okay. All right, everybody, welcome. Next Level Ninja Games. All right, so this was meant to be a little bit more informative than anything, but we're doing full disclosure to all the fans and giving the athletes a little sneak peek on some stuff. So you kind of get a little bit of at least a visual lay of the land. We're going to do this in sections, okay? I'm going to tell you about the why, because I need everybody to know why it is that we're doing this in the first place, right? It's not just because we want to have another Ninja Comp and make a bunch of money or whatever. We want to actually see human performance at its best, and we've set it up that way for all of you, because I believe in elite performance situations in all sports. It doesn't matter what it is. I love flow states. I love to see athletes be at their best. Okay, so when the idea came to me to do it this way, you know, it was just a thought, and I just threw it out there, and all of a sudden it was like this big deal. You know, I mentioned it to Ryan, one of the owners of Ninja Intensity, and John, and all of a sudden it was like, whoa. Okay, so we have an awesome concept for you. But the biggest thing I want you to know is this is an athletic event for you, okay? The spectators, we love you. We want you to watch. That's the whole point. But in this gym, there's a reason why there's no spectators for this one, okay? There's a reason why we have upwards of between 13 to 17 obstacles, which we aren't going to tell you exactly until the day of, so just be ready. There's a reason why we're allowing timing, okay? So timing to... You have somebody at the door. Wait. we got another little ninja star coming in the door. So, y'all don't know this kid yet, but you will. What's up, Jake? So where was I? Sorry about that. So, you know, the biggest thing is that I want to see the best that you can possibly be, and I want to see you in that ecstatic flow state. I want to see the Michael Jordan in the zone, right? And we're giving you the opportunity to fall into that zone state and actually have one of the best runs of your life. We are setting up the environment for you to actually perform the way you know you can. And if there's a falter, you have a chance to recover, right? We're not like, oh, there, you're out. Doesn't work like that in this competition. All power to everybody else, but we are changing this game. We want to make this more of a sport, okay? We want to make this a very cut and dry way to do ninja and have a competition, because as this sport grows, you need to have these specific ways to go about things, okay? So me, I have my whole life been a professional athlete, or at least trained as one in the interims. Ever since getting into ninja, I'm obsessed, like all of you, okay? And the difficulty of this sport, and you have to be 100% on your game and focus, or one finger slip and you're out, you know, and sometimes that out hurts, right? So for me, I see a potential in the sport of ninja, but nobody has really developed a sport of ninja. It's a competition, it's a tournament, it's a TV show, it's edited. Nobody's actually been able to conquer this live sports situation and make it a little bit of a show, but all about the athletes and the sport itself. So we've created this environment all together with Ninja Intensity and myself and all of our wonderful sponsors, which we'll talk about. But we've created this environment for you to succeed. And that's what we want. We want everybody to succeed. We want you all going down to the wire. But we also want to do it in a way that you're not distracted. We want to see what you've got, and I know you want to see what you've got. And we now have all of you, the top 25. You guys are all bad people, in a good way. I can't swear. They told me I'm not supposed to swear, so if I slip, I'm sorry, but I do have a mouth like a sailor sometimes. But to have all of you in one place is just spectacular, okay? And we really get to see ninja as a sport. we get to see the best of the best do it in the same place at the same time. Well, not the same time, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Same place, same almost time. So what we're gonna do is, that's my why, okay? I just wanna see the sport of ninja evolve. And right now, maybe we've had a little bit of a plateau in terms of how things have been done, so we see it a little bit differently, and maybe we can create a new environment that supports more of a live sports atmosphere for everyone all around the world. So rules. All right, so the athletes already know some of this stuff, actually all of it. But they've been very hush-hush. We've been very, very quiet about what our rules are and our concept. Okay, first and foremost, this is the most important rule. All of the athletes will be quarantined with no internet access. They will not be able to see the course. They will not be able to see another runner go. There will be absolutely zero advantage to any athlete. Everyone gets the exact same time, shape, everything, okay? The way that it's gonna work, and we'll walk you through that so you have a kind of a lay of the land here in a second, but the way that it's gonna work, there's a quarantine room that everybody will be in. As soon as they're in, they cannot come out. There's gonna be video games, fun stuff. We're gonna probably be, throwing some surprises in there to keep it interesting through the day, all right? Then we bring the competitor out. Competitor gets a 10-minute window to watch a walkthrough of the course, because as you can see, nobody's allowed beyond this banner until it's time to run the course. So we will have a video walkthrough on a big iPad so that you get an idea of the obstacles that are in front of you. Okay, at that point, you will be able to be chaperoned outside to run, get your cardio up, do that sort of thing, okay? Now, given the space that we have, and this is the first time that we've actually put this together, it'll get better over time in terms of the warm-ups and things like that, but you will be very well taken care of, so don't worry. Okay, so you'll be able to run outside, you'll be able to get your get your heart rate up, all of those things. From there, you will go upstairs into a partitioned area, and there is going to be a solitude area and then an on-deck area. The solitude area is where you're going to be doing more of your, grip stuff and rolling out and whatever it is that you need to do to warm up, get your body ready, get your muscles, however you go about your business when you warm up for a competition. Okay, from there, you will be moved over into the on-deck circle. The on-deck circle is going to be more of a mental game. You can warm up, you can do whatever you want in there, but we have set it up so that that's your preparation area, because from that on-deck circle, you are walked directly behind this curtain, and that's where you will finally be able to see the course in person, okay? From there, the competitor will get a 2-minute walkthrough. Now, there will be no demos. Absolute zero. You will not see an athlete, but we will be very clear. And the cool thing is in Ninja, there's this thing called beta, right? So, but some people don't want to tell their beta or ask the question because you don't want to give away your secret. Well, here, you can ask that question because nobody else is going to see it. So if you have some beta or something that you saw and you need to clarify a rule when you do your walkthrough, you can do that because we're not going to say anything and nobody else gets to watch. So you don't have to share your beta for this course. It's all on you and what you want to do. Okay, that's the best part about this, because you don't have to share your info. You can do it any way you want. And we're very specific on the video, the first part. So you'll know where and what. This isn't going to be a ton of room for discussion. If we don't say it, clarify it, but most likely it's going to be okay. All right, we want to see you still be a ninja. All right, we're going to give you a little bit of room to play within our parameters. All right, so we go here. You're going to run your course. We're going to have, timers and course directors. Now, here's another big point to what we're going to do. Since there's no spectators, there's only going to be about 8 people on that main floor, workers and timers and judges, okay? No one is allowed to cheer except me, okay? Now, the reason for that is we don't want to have a couple of people have their favorite ninja, and they're cheering really hard for that ninja, but then the next person comes out and maybe they don't get the same energy. You're gonna get this energy for every single person because I want to see you all succeed. I want to see you all at your best, and I'm really good at motivating while you're on the course. So I've been doing this for a little bit. So, the bottom line is that I will be there for you. You will get all the support you need, but there will be no one else speaking to you once that time starts. Okay, and that's another unique thing for this, because like I said, we want it to be all about you. You're the individual. We want you to run your course. We want you to get into that flow, and I will be right there. Okay, and I will ask everybody beforehand, like, do you want me to pump you up, like stuff like that. I can be a little bit more, a little bit less, however you're more comfortable. But the point is that there will be no cheering from outside sources, again, with no advantages. Nobody gets more fans than the other one, okay? It is just about Ninja, okay? So, another thing with the rules is we are doing a 40-second time lapse in between. So you will have a 40-second rest time between obstacles if you so choose, okay? That is another big one, because traditionally it's a 30-second wait, and you see people burn out. We want to see you in flow, and once your body adapts to what you're going through, you're probably not going to use that 40 seconds, but you do have it available to you, okay? Because time will matter if other people clear the whole course, but time is not the deciding factor unless it's a tie type of situation, okay? From the 40 seconds, we are going to have everything taped, so there's very specific landing areas, very specific ways to go about things. I mean, that's it should be pretty standard, but it'll be very well marked, so you don't have to worry. You will know what it is that you can and can't do. We're not going to mess around. There's no maybes, I dabbed here, okay? Incidental contact. We will have a judge. If you swing into something, we know that some people are taller than others. If you swing into something and you don't get an advantage out of that, you're not going to get docked for that, okay? I want to keep this fair. And the fact of the matter is the women, the men, tall, short, doesn't matter. Everybody's getting a fair, unadvantaged run at this title. That right there, okay? That's the overall trophy. We have other really awesome trophies coming for the top men and women, but this is the overall. This is your Super Bowl ring, okay? And the next competitions, you get to defend your belt, so to speak, right? So the other thing is the point system, okay? Like I said, we have a lot of obstacles, all right? Point system. First thing about point system is this is a 3 strikes you're out situation. If you fall on 3 obstacles, you are out of the competition, okay? If you don't complete 6 obstacles in this entire course, you're not eligible for the cash prize, okay? That's those 2 things, which are, they're kind of a given. It makes sense, and trust me, we want you to succeed. We're not setting this up so you don't make it, all right? We want you all to be vying for the same prize, okay? The points themselves, you do not know how much each obstacle is worth. I want you to very clearly think about this, because one could strategize that, I'm going to skip the hard one because they're all worth 1 point, or something along those lines in other competitions. That is not what we are doing, okay? You could have one of the craziest obstacles like Deja Vu or something, right? And it could be worth only 1 point, even though it's one of the hardest obstacles to do. But I could also make you just walk between 2 obstacle things and give you 10 points. You don't know what we're going to do. So it makes sense for you to finish each obstacle. It matters, all right? There's no overall time limit, just 40 seconds between obstacles, okay? We want you to succeed. Just remember that. We want you to feel comfortable in here. We want you to succeed as an athlete and as a ninja, all right? But trust me, you do not know. There will be no figuring it out, so just come in to complete obstacles, okay? Pretty basic, pretty easy, all right? We have set up everything. We are making sure that there is no advantages, and you can strategize all you want and take guesses by all means, but I would recommend that everybody goes through and tries to complete each one. That said, you must try each obstacle, okay? You get 3 strikes, but you must at least try. If you fall on that obstacle, you move on to the next obstacle. Okay, there's no retries on that same obstacle. You just move on. You get 3, you're out. Okay, I think that's pretty standard. With the rules, the big ones is no advantages, quarantines. You have 40 seconds in between obstacles. You do not know how much each obstacle is worth, and 3 strikes and you're out. No time limit. Time only comes into play if we have a tie. Time. Okay, you got it. let's see. Yeah, let's go for a walk. How y'all feel? I hope everybody is doing pretty well with this. I'm normally pretty like joking and things like that. I'm very mobile and things, but I wanted to be very serious about certain things that we are doing. We want to make sure that you understand that as much as this is going to be fun, that you also are very well taken care of, that your parameters are very, very clear, and we go from there, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through the basic, how we're going to go about dealing with each one, because we're going to make this, it's going to be very fast paced. There's not going to be a lot of lag between each individual competitor, okay? So basically what's going to end up happening, he's carrying 2 phones, it's the most hilarious thing. Okay, so we have our quarantine room. We're not going in there because there might be some things that you can't see in there, okay? But quarantine area, all the ninjas will be in here. You'll be playing video games, you'll be doing whatever it is that you want to do, sleeping, whatever, right? The random draw, oh, by the way, is the night before. We'll find out running order at that point. That's why everybody is mandatory to be here on Saturday night. We're doing a bingo ball drawing. It is 100% random. Everybody has an opportunity, and the way that we're doing it is you draw. The first person in the door that night is the first person to get to draw. Okay, so just everybody remember that fact. All right, so here we go. All right, competitors are in here. We're pulling you out. Okay, your phones are going to be at this desk that has paint on it. The paint is representing what we're trying to do in there, but the paint is also your phone. Okay, so when you come in, everybody's going to check in their phones. They're going to turn them off, or not off, but in airplane mode. So nobody's allowed to use the internet, their phones. Nobody's allowed to call them. None of that stuff. They'll be sitting here with a guard. Okay, the guard is going to have them in the running order. You're going to come out. You're going to tell all your fans, yo, I'm up in roughly 30 minutes. Okay? Let them know on social media that you're going to be up, because this is a big deal. It is Twitch. They can support you. Okay, and all you fans out there, remember, if you sign up for Twitch, it's based on Amazon Prime. You can actually support your athletes. Okay, and we're taking care of them. You're actually going to be able to support your athletes monetarily, gifts, whatever you want to do. And that's why we wanted to do this. We want the athletes to feel important too. We're not just trying to be like, oh, pay us and thanks athletes. That's not how this is going to work. This is for the athletes, by athletes. I get it. So we want to make sure that everybody knows that they can support their athlete. Okay, so athlete comes, we give them the phone. Now you're going to have a chaperone. Don't think that you're going to get away with cheating, so don't. Okay? Cheating gets you DQ, period. I'll kick you out the door. Remember that fact, okay? I love you all. Don't cheat. All right? We've covered every basis in here, so don't try. All right? So, you get your phone. You say, we do a quick video, and say to your fans, get over there in about 30 minutes on Twitch, Next Level Ninja Games. Oh, easy. Here's your phone back, okay? Now, we take you, and you go outside. There's a huge parking lot. There's running trails. We're going to have a chaperone with you, okay? No, you don't get to drive that big, beautiful truck, but man, doesn't it look like fun to do some off-road? Anyway, so you'll have a chaperone with you. This is very strict. Don't be going too far. We'll give you more parameters that day, but the bottom line is if you need cardio, you want to warm yourself up, get them legs moving, kind of get the angst out, this is where you're going to do it, okay? As the competitor comes off that is ahead of you, we move you upstairs, okay? So, the second area, this is the solitude area. We'll come up this way. All right, so what you're going to notice here is right now it's all wide open, right? We have big, huge curtains that go all the way around this, all the way to the ceiling. Okay? You will not be able to see down below. You will not be able to see anything going on below us on the staging. Everybody is going to have their earphones in, okay? If you want to listen, that's fine, but we've also kind of covered for that too, and you just might hear things that aren't even on the course, and we will do that. So do us, everybody, a favor, wear your earphones, make sure you have your music, and prep yourself. Don't try to gain an advantage, because we've taken them all away, I promise. There's no advantages you're going to get by trying to find an advantage. So focus on you and what you need to do, okay? So there's going to be a partition right in the center, okay? This side is going to be, there's going to be pull-up bars and rollers and all kinds of of good stuff on both sides. Okay, this is your pull-up area, warm-up area. Do your thing, whatever it is that you do. I'm not even going to try and demonstrate it my own ways. Stretching, blah blah blah. Okay. Next competitor comes out. We take the on deck. They go down, get ready to go on the course. We bring you from this partition, just think big, huge white curtain down the middle. Okay. We're going to move you over to here. This is your on deck circle. Okay. This is where you get your mind right. Okay, do whatever, little tweaks, go through the course in your head, okay? Just remember the certain things. These are not, we've tweaked some things and we've made it a different flow and added more obstacles, but this is not one of those things where we're just gonna toss out things that you've absolutely never seen before, okay? You are gonna have the basic concept just in a different way, we'll call it, okay? But this is your spot. This is your chill, this is your get ready, get centered, get your nerves right, okay? This is this area, all right? On deck, we have the chaperone up here. They will be watching. Don't look through the curtains. Don't do anything. If you've noticed, I've mentioned this probably about 5 times already. You do not have an advantage by trying to find advantage, okay? We have covered all bases. To have a sport, a legitimate athletic event, you have to have specifics. And so we've had them. So just focus on you and what you need to do, okay? Yes? Okay, good. Okay, so we bring you down. It's time to go. All right? You come down. You're gonna, when we get down in front of the curtain, all right, so there will be a doorway here. Okay, right now it's just one solid piece. There will be a doorway right here. Okay, we will have a table set up with some Red Bulls. If you want some wings, Red Bull's going to be helping us out, so it's pretty sweet, just so everybody knows. That's pretty awesome for the sport. It's pretty awesome for us. The bottom line is, if you want to take a shot of Red Bull, hey, we're going to have it. So we're going to bring the athlete off. As soon as we walk through this door with the athlete that just came, they're going to go to an interview situation, which we'll cover. We walk you into the course. Okay? Now, we're going to walk through this way because it's easier, but it will be right there where we walk you in. Okay? And then we walk in. Okay? All right. So, as you can tell, nothing is set up, and it won't be. We won't even be setting up any kind of course until Saturday. Nobody will get any advantages. You're not going to come in here and know what it is we're going to do because you don't. Okay? This whole gym is going to look differently. All right, and especially in terms of the obstacles, right? Okay, so we walk in, we start you here. I'm gonna pass you off. You're gonna take care of Ryan and Arnold and John. They are gonna walk you through this course. If there's any questions you had from the video, that's when you ask. Okay, that's when you ask about your beta, just to make sure. Again, if we don't mention it in the video, most likely it's okay. But if you don't ask, you risk it. Ask it or risk it. Period. Just remember that, but you don't have to disclose your beta because nobody else is going to see it except for us. So we can clarify for you. All right, we're going to walk you through. And then your start box. We're not going to tell you where that is either, but let's just say it might be here. Your start box is here. I'm going to come back in after doing the post interviews. We're going to have the cameras ready, and you're going to run your course. Okay? Going through. Don't mind that. I did. At least I didn't fall on my face. And take a look around. I mean, we've got some structures that have never been in here before. So all of you that have messed around, including the ladder, you don't know. Maybe we'll just have you climb the ladder. You never know. You don't know what we're going to do, so be ready. But, you've got rock walls, you've got all this good stuff in here. And literally everything that we can change this all day long. All right, so there's a lot of fun stuff that we're going to do. All right, so you'll be running your course, you'll be doing your thing. Now, there are going to be some changes in the way that things are done, okay? I will not be disclosing completely what things are, but they are going to be a little bit more difficult, okay? So be prepared. Remember that teaser thing I told you about? Okay. All right, that's enough of that. I look like a creep. But anyway, you know, we're set up. Everything is through here, right? So now you get done with your course. We've compiled your points. You'll know a little bit later on how many points you got. But remember, you will not know what things are worth what points. Now, here's one thing that we will not disclose. There is one mystery obstacle that will be in here that will not be on the video. You will not know it until you actually come on to the course. All right? We will never tell you what that is. There will be no hints on that. But the bottom line is there will be one obstacle that you will have no clue what it is until you get out to this course. Okay? And it is meant to throw you off. That's it. I'm not going to tell you how it's going to throw you off, but it's going to do it. All right? So, anyway, now we're done. We walk you through. John's trying to walk and not trip over things, so I'm running, he's walking.
With 2 phones.
With 2 phones. Don't get that twisted. All right, so now we're done. Now we're done. I'm gonna take the camera guy and I'm gonna take you with that face like, what just happened to me, right? And we're gonna walk you out through that doorway that's not there yet. We're gonna walk you through, okay? Again, we're gonna have some hydration products. We're gonna have Red Bulls right here for you, and we're gonna do a little interview. What'd you think of the course? Oh, it was easy. I see Soderman over there. He's like, that was the easiest thing I ever saw. No, whatever. But point is, and then the next person, while we're doing this, is walking through. There will be no interaction between you. There will be no hints or anything weird. The only thing they're gonna see is your face as it comes out, and they go in. We do our exit, we're doing the thing. Now, here's the cool thing, right? So when you're done, we have this awesome company called Elite Hydration, right? So they're bringing this huge Airstream that's decked out to the nines. That's gonna be your recovery center, okay? We're gonna walk you out. You do not go back into quarantine. We'll be giving you your phone. We'll have your stuff ready for you out here, ready for you to dip out, okay? And the chaperone will be taking care of your stuff as it sits here. When we get off the course, we give that stuff to you, and then we take you out, which will be probably over in this area of the parking lot, okay? And that's gonna be your recovery center where you're gonna have IVs. You're gonna have recovery IVs, like the best of them. This isn't like just some random run-of-the-mill stuff. These are my people that run with most of the NFL people, okay? So ironically, that's Jesse right there. Hi, Jesse. I don't know if you're watching. But the bottom line is we will be taking you out there. We're going to have Normatex in there. We're going to have food, all kinds of good stuff. And then from there, y'all can do whatever you want until we need you to come back for the award ceremony, all right? And that's it. So the way that we have it set up is it's very timely. We are not wanting you to have to be here for 8 hours of the day. We want to make sure that we get everybody through here. Everybody gets the same disadvantage. That's a weird. The advantages are all the same. Everybody gets the exact same run, the exact same thing, the exact same experience. All right. We want this to be a sport. Again, we want you to succeed, and we put everything we can in place to make that happen. All right, including making you feel better afterwards. So, other than that. A quick sponsors shout out, okay? So as you saw, we have Monstro is main sponsor with us. They are the official hold sponsor for Next Level Ninja Games. We have Friction Labs, which is our chalk sponsor. Absolutely, everybody knows Friction Labs. Awesome stuff, okay? They're doing a very good job of taking care of you guys. In terms of those things, they're going to be doing our trophies. Monster is going to be doing our trophies, things like that. Elite Hydration with the Recovery Center. All right. We have Red Bull with some Red Bulls for us. 99 Plus, which is our official CBD athletic side, completely THC-free CBD company. We will have some fun gifts and things like that for you there. We have Ninja Intensity, obviously. That's where we are. This is the home of Next Level Ninja Games. It's where the pros train. It's where the pros compete. This is, Ninja Intensity is, the name speaks itself. It is intense. It's supposed to be. We want it to be a sport. We We want this to be legitimate. We don't want to mess around with people that, you know, aren't ready. We want to make sure that this is the elite level, and that's exactly what we're going for here. It died, yeah. Pie Pants is out there. They're going to be jumping in here as well. Vectra Bank is a proud sponsor as well. Shout out to them. You know, the biggest thing is we've done our best with very short amount of time to make sure that we can make this a sport. It's time for the sport to evolve. I think everybody agrees. And there's been too many unfortunate events in the last few years from all different levels and all different things. So let's all work together and try this new concept and give us a fair shot, because the whole point is to keep it fair and find out who really truly is the best with no advantages. So, and of course, our Next Level Ninja Games shirts, all the competitors will be getting theirs, okay? We will have them available to buy day of. And from there, you know, you just go to the website, send us an email, or DM us on at Instagram at Next Level Ninja Games. Let us know that you're interested, and we're going to have those available to you very soon. So I myself, I appreciate everybody's ability to kind of see at least the vision, to try to understand it. I know that we've been pretty secretive up to this point, but there's a reason for that. Number one, we don't want anybody stealing our concept. Number two, we also want to create something that, you know, you're not quite sure what's happening. And now you do, now you know. And you have the best people in the business and in athletics looking out for your best interests and looking out for the sport, because that's what matters to us, okay? The monetary gain of owning and running a company is always the goal. But for me, I'm just a little weird, right? I guess you would call it. I want to see the thing that I'm passionate about the most, and that we all are passionate about the most, grow and do what it's supposed to. And that's why we're doing this. So I want everybody to remember what our purpose is, okay? Because my purpose is not to make $1 billion off of something. My purpose, even if I have to go broke to do it, is to bring the sport of ninja into the light. That's what we're here for. So, all right, we will be checking in and throwing little tidbits on social media. Everybody make sure to tell your friends, get on Twitch. Saturday at about 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time, we'll be doing the random draw and that kind of stuff. On Sunday, 10:30 a.m. is the first runner. We will be going live about 10 o'clock just to make sure that everything's running smooth. The production company that we have, the production person that we have that's coming in, let me tell you, we have commercials, we have instant replay, we have all kinds of fun stuff, okay? Interviews, the whole deal. So we're not going to be running this off of just a phone for these main events, okay? It's going to be it's amazing. We've already run the testing. It works. It's spectacular, all right? And it's fully mobile. Gym owners that want to run qualifiers. Oh, that's one more thing. I forgot. I'm sorry. Okay. So, since we're forward thinkers and we've already been contacted, so what will end up happening in our competitions, at least tentatively, this could change a little, the top 10 from our competition on Sunday are automatically into the next main event. We are going to run 5 to 7 area qualifiers throughout the country, and the winner only gets in. Okay, there will be prize money and all that good stuff, but y'all have to have skin in the game. There will be no advantages. We will not be paying athletes to be here. It doesn't matter how famous they are, okay? If you want to compete in the sport of ninja, this is your home, okay? We will not be giving advantages to anyone no matter their stature. It's all about talent, and it's all about doing it properly. So we will be having 5 to 7 of those. The winner of each one will be entered into our main event. From there, we will have fan favorites, okay? We will also have a couple of points leaders. So let's say that an athlete does all 5 to 7, all right? They get points for that. The highest points totals get in, all right? And then we round out the rest as needed, okay? So the bottom line is, any gym owners that are interested, hit us up, info@nextlevelninjagames.com. DM us, social media, you guys get it. But we are going to be making these a regular occurrence. We would like to be doing 3 to 4 main events like we're going to be doing on Sunday per year. And that's already kind of in process. So let's say it's more of a when, not an if type of situation. So y'all be ready. I can't wait. I'm so stoked to have everybody in the same gym at the same time. The talent level, there's a reason why we're bringing you in. So I want everybody to know that we appreciate you so much, that you're giving us a shot at this. And hey, here we go, baby. It's time. It's time. All right. Thanks a lot. We'll see you on Sunday. Deuces.